Hi, my name is Catherine, and in this video, I continue playing a game called Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. Let's do this. It looks really ominous, doesn't it? Should we talk with Watson?
Watson, we must inspect this place carefully and leave no stone unturned. We have little time.
Okay, let's take our lantern with us. How do we light it up? I can't see a thing here. How can I light my lantern? Watson, do you know how to light a lantern in this game? I can't see a thing.
Good God! Holmes, where are we?
Tread lightly, Watson. This place seems alive and watchful.
Well, now I can. I just needed to be brave and take a step towards the dark corridors. Okay, if that is not an ominous looking statue of evil things, I don't know what the heck is. If those are not tentacles... Okay, so what is this? Some sort of chamber? Are these the markings we had on our documents? Are these the markings from the pub? Okay, one of them looks like spider, so I'm gonna try to find a spider. No, I don't think there is a spider looking image here on the walls. Oh, but here are... Yes. Okay, so we got 3 symbols on either side. Let's take a look at our weird looking thingy here. What do you want me to do? I'm trying to see if these symbols somehow match together or reveal something new. Well, this kind of looks partly like one of the symbols, but how can I interact with this? Wait, just wait. But there are 4 symbols here. And someone carved these into the table at the pub, I think. Spider, eye, beetle, and I don't know, 3 flames. So let's try. Spider, eye. Which one of these is beetle? This? And 3 flames. No, Grabby Grabsterson! For reals! And is that a body we can see there? Okay, so I approached this from a wrong angle, but it's okay, we finally figured it out. Watson, any last words you want to say before we go in?
What do you make of this, Holmes?
Good question, I don't know. I'm nervous. If something looks like a ritual chamber, it's this place. Fuck! It scares me so bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, someone has clearly been sleeping here.
A box full of pendants in the shape of a pelican. These are brothers to the one found at the Napolis house. Quite useless. These trinkets are nothing but charming decoys.
It's their cool brotherhood. Wait, what the heck? Symbolism? Oh, Watson, have you seen these walls? These are tentacles with eyes, right? Fudge. I don't think this is very. Oh boy. Okay, Watson. Sinister Watson, what the heck are you doing there? You are freaking me out. Now get the heck out of here. Come on. Go. Go. Turn. Okay. So what's going on here? These look like, I don't know, some sort of elder gods and people. Are these people dreaming or people being born or just chaos in general? It looks like these have been painted mainly with something resembling blood, but we also see white paint here as well. Sheesh. Watson, you're scaring the out of me. Well, thumbnail material, I guess. Okay, so nothing we can do about this. What is this? Why does it have so many arms? Okay. I don't know why this reminds me a bit of Kali, even though the resemblance stops with the fierce expression and skulls, I guess, if those are skulls. What's up with all these symbols? Can we light these? I guess we can't. Okay. Something here we could study. No, nothing. Someone clearly has been in here. I'm so nervous. Excuse me? That doesn't feel very right. Oh my goodness. Who is that? What's going on and what is that thing on the floor there? What do you make
What
of...
do you make of this, Holmes?
I don't know. What do you make of this? What? What? Fudge. Well, that happened. That's the Big C himself.
What a horror!
Okay, if anything looks like a sacrificial altar, it's this. I guess we have to study this person. Oh.
This man's right index finger is coated with dust.
Okay, coated with dust. So he has been somewhere where there is lots of dust. You aren't gonna say anything about those bruises? Sheesh.
This man was bound with rope shortly before his death.
I'm gonna have to blur this material. Oh, I think his head has been cut off. Okay. Right. Items. How about legs? What is this?
This man fought hard before his tragic end. The dreadful-looking broken statuette reveals much about his terrible struggle.
Broken statue. Okay. I don't really want to get close to the statue of Big C, but...
This message is engraved in some language unknown to me. I must make a copy of this message before the police arrive. A herd of buffalo could not leave a greater mess than the local constabulary.
Okay, so how do I do that? I think there was paper somewhere in here. Let's try to find that.
That smell. This water contains a strong opiate.
Wonderful.
Opiate, beyond all doubt.
You are right. This is definitely an opiate. Holmes, could these villains be opium smugglers?
I have no idea.
Metal boxes, and here is one that still bears a label. It is in the shape of a flower, which appears to be Edelweiss, and it is black. How remarkable. They are not common. I must take the contents of this box to Baker Street for a more thorough analysis.
Okay. So what, they made drugs and also took them and had... What's had some sort of like rituals and saw things and...
The left sleeve of this costume bears slight traces of blood, and here the pocket is pierced. Aha! There appear to be papers inside.
Papers. Northwood Agency. Any manner of discreet investigations. For you we shall search the world. 154 Pennsylvania Lane, Boston, Massachusetts. I nearly know how to pronounce that right. Okay. So this is from Boston. So person on the altar was private investigator? That's a thumbnail material again, dear Watson. Okay, so anything else in here? Some sort of box.
This should prove useful.
What is it? Coal. Okay, we can trace something with coal. That's good.
A box full of pendants.
Okay, now this one. Do we have paper? Could we trace it in the back of the advertisement? I'm not sure. Is there any paper here? Probably not. Let's try it. Yeah, I can do this precisely like this. Good. Whatever the heck this means. I would have turned this paper around and made the trace on the other side so it would be a tiny bit clearer than on this side, but...
Excellent. A perfect copy of those symbols.
Bravo, Holmes!
What's going on here? I'm clicking everything, but nothing happens, so I'm assuming that there might be some sort of like bug in here. Because clearly there are wounds that are visible to us.
This man has a small wound on his left thumb. He must have drawn that strange figure in blood on the torn passport page.
Okay, these do look like deep cuts. What a wonderful looking statue. This place looks like someone has really been following rituals here or something. What is this? What is it?
What a peculiar drawing.
I found a strange drawing scrawled into the dust on the floor of the secret room located in Warehouse 12. It appears to be a rectangle containing a cross. Okay.
This unfortunate man must have interrupted the kidnappers while they were transferring their victims.
What are you speaking about?
All of the kidnapped people were kept here, and from the look of things, for some days. There must have been a good number of them, so they were drugged to keep them docile. Then, with the vile assistance of riffraff hired by Dirty Summers, they loaded these people into the missing cases from the warehouse. Last night, these poor unfortunates were loaded onto a waiting ship, their destination as yet unknown.
Oh, my God! Holmes! Look!
What? What? It's moving. Oh dear. What? No! Are those eels? That's disgusting. They look like eels.
Let's leave this place, Watson. We can do nothing here.
Oh, that was vile. In the light of my discoveries, I have come to the following conclusions. The kidnapped people were held here for several days. There was a significant number of them, therefore the opiate mixture, opium and morphine, was applied, which rendered them docile and easy to control. These same people were then placed in the empty sail containers by Dirty Summers men and loaded onto a ship. According to the statements of the barman from the harbour pub, this living cargo was stowed away at night, and as recent as yesterday, September 5th, the destination of these poor souls unknown. Damn.
See that this is delivered to Mr. Holmes at the Diogenes Club as quickly as possible. Do not leave without his reply, though such insistence will undoubtedly cause Mycroft some distress.
Are we gonna meet Mycroft
What
too?
the devil are you doing, Holmes?
I am sending a letter to my dear brother and including a reference to the strange markings I found on the temple stones. Perhaps he can make something of them. Watson, I must know what was in the metal boxes that we found in this strange temple.
Okay, so we need to do some work again on our table. Let's do this. So our inventory, let's choose our box.
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, we need to choose our tools again. Okay.
Nothing. 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 Nothing.
Okay.
And there, it is done. This is a very fine powder.
Let's choose our compounds from Maurice lump. And apparently we want to heat them up.
That smell, undoubtedly a derivative of opium and morphine. This is the same compound on the ball found at Stennick's place.
How goes it, Holmes? What is the result of your analysis?
Without question, this is clearly a derivative of opiate. Something still troubles me, though. The facts indicate this substance must have been used in large quantities. But no English druggist could provide such an amount. Far too risky. And I do not believe British customs would allow such a large quantity to pass through unremarked.
Well, I am convinced of quite the opposite, Holmes.
How can that be, Watson? Explain your reasoning.
Please remember that as a doctor, I am accustomed to the use of various compounds, including powerful derivatives such as distilled opiates. Those imported from the continent enjoy a special status with British customs, who do not bother the shipments and take little note of the quantities inside. Such shipments are easily identified by their labels. They always bear the identifying mark of the particular medical academy within that country which has an agreement with our own governing academy. Though I can't determine the precise country of origin, I would swear the label scrap left on this crate is one such as this.
Doctor, I will never get to the end of your possibilities. You have solved this little riddle for us. Quickly, and waste no time, we must get ourselves to the custom inspector's office at the harbour.
What, now? Can't it wait for our tea?
Having tea is important.
Coming, Holmes.
Taking breaks is important too.
Sir, did you find what you were looking for?
Yes, and no. Tell me, where can I find the customs agent?
The man's name is Beddoes, and at this time of day, you'll likely find him on the pier near a ship.
Thank you. You have been most helpful.
Pleasure to be of service, sir.
Is there something new in here? Something... Oh, yeah, now we can take a look at this clue. We just took a look at it a bit too early. But Philo is helping Sandra to give birth, and registers are close by.
Let us hope that these registers contain what we need. They must be here, somewhere. Aha, these must be the registers. This one concerns special imports. Nothing definite or comprehensible here. All that they mention is that these goods were stored in warehouse 16. I see nothing further of interest here. Best to leave these ledgers as we found them.
Okay, so we need to find warehouse 16.
The iron boxes were stored here. A careful search of the place might reveal some valuable evidence. I see no way of opening this door.
Filthy tar, my shoes are thick with it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, Watson. These traces have much to tell us. Regard how they resemble those nearby.
There is a key. Yes. Well, let's measure.
The size is undoubtedly 7. The shoes are also hard-soled.
Okay. Do they have all of the nails intact? Because that was an important detail I missed.
The right shoe is missing a nail. Ah, Watson, our case would have been better served if I had applied the intelligence God granted me. If you ever have a mind to chronicle this adventure, I fear your readers will be much disappointed. I should have examined that area of the warehouses with more care, because this footstep is similar to those found at Stenix. We have only to follow to learn where they lead.
Okay, let's do that. The footsteps found in Mr. Steinweg's garden bear a striking similarity to one of the set of footsteps found in front of warehouse 16. They both are a size 7, are fully shod, and have a nail missing from the sole of the right shoe. I guess it's time to follow these trails.
The iron boxes were stored here. A careful search of the place might reveal some valuable evidence.
Okay, so let's search for clues. Watson, what do you think about all of this?
What do you make of this, Holmes?
Good question. So it looks like they came from the factory. And here are some pools of liquid, but nothing I can really interact with. Lighthouse Thames, 1867, okay. Looks like the footprints are going to this direction. To these ominous doors.
I need something.
Do I have something? Oh yes, I do have something. Oh, I'm excited. Yes. Let's see what's inside here. Nothing? What? Oh, some kind of paper.
Here's a tab. This one is less damaged.
Black Edelweiss, 1896. Okay. I'm not quite sure what does that refer to.
Excellent. We now know the source of these illicit goods. Watson, we shall now return to Baker Street. There is much to be done.
Okay, so let's return to Baker Street then. Can we do it through the map? Let's go home.
Have we received any word from Mycroft?
It seems to me there is a letter on the table for you. Perhaps it is from Mycroft.
Okay. Sherlock, the Northwood Agency is based in Boston, Massachusetts, America. They engaged in a wide variety of confidential investigations, but generally they are regarded as specialists in international searches for missing people or works of art. Interesting. They have a solid reputation built upon an outstanding record of successful results. Amos Colby was employed in Europe as one of their operatives, and he corresponds to the description you gave. Unfortunately, the details of his last case were confidential. As for now, I have included an approximate translation of the characters that you discovered, though it is rough and, I must admit, rather enigmatic. Sincerely yours, Mycroft. And then there is this strange poem. That your grubs go through the ether, stars like maggots in the fruit? Wait for your awakening to honor you. Light of abyss, he is the one that you chose to show us the beauty of deep blackness. Light of abyss, he is the one who carries your mark on the body. Mark or mask? Not sure. He became one of yours. Light of abyss, for his call depths answer, and we shall answer in your name. Light of abyss, his body is seaweed, his body is octopus, his voice is your voice. Let the dream and the return of the great something be fulfilled.